You just have to take another game I made and swap the models and stuff like that. That should be easy, right? Okay, so I found a microwave model. I cannot try to find one that looks like the one in the video. So this kind of not perfect, but it, I mean, it's like a bit. I don't think there's anything else that's very interesting, so I guess that's fine. Alright. I didn't find a balloon guy model, but I guess I have to try the hard way. Either I make it myself or I'm just try to this. Let's see what happens. The game we're gonna use is a game I made just a year ago. Before the video about the microwave was released. So I think it's the perfect game for this, even though it was made for a game time and it's awful. Whatever. So I imported the microwave. So first off, you have to rotate it. Second, you're gonna notice that it's way uglier than I thought it was gonna be, but whatever. You just have to take another game I made and swap the model. You just have to take another game I made and swap the models and stuff like that. That should be easy, right? Okay, so I found a microwave model. I cannot try to find one that looks like the one in the video. So this kind of not perfect. You just have to take another game I made and swap the models and stuff like that. That should be easy, right? Okay, so I found a microwave model. I cannot try to find one that looks like the one in the video. So this kind of not perfect, but I mean, it's like a bit. I don't think there's anything else that's very interesting, so I guess that's fine. Alright. I didn't find a balloon guy model, but I guess I have to try the hard way. Either I make it myself or I'm just try this. Let's see what happens. The game we're gonna use is a game I made just a year ago. Before the video about the microwave was released. So I think it's the perfect game for this, even though it was made for a game time and it's awful. Whatever. So I imported the microwave. So first off, you have to rotate it. Second, you're gonna notice that it's way uglier than I thought it was gonna be, but whatever. And now we just have to scale it and move it in the right spot. I think I'm gonna center it to the window and not the actual microwave. Might be better that way. Now we're gonna move the object in the bus and remove the magnet. Maybe make it a bit closer though. Now what you're gonna notice is that there's a weird shadow on the microwave. And that's because the microwave receives shadows. But let's instead just make it so the platform doesn't cast a shadow. It's gonna be easier that way. Now, since we're done with that, you still notice that the mouth is too dark. Like there's a mouth there and it's hard to see. So let's just make the. Let's just. Actually, I'm just gonna move this because it's in the right position. Anyways. Now the mouth, what we have to do with the mouth is actually here, the smile. We're gonna change the color to a darker color, to a brighter color. Anyways, now that everything is perfect, we just have to make the balloon guy, because I cannot find it anywhere, and it seems that I'm not getting any response. As expected. So let's just directly open the player and make it look a bit different. So I'm gonna create a new object. I'm gonna create an object again. I'm gonna create a cube inside. We're gonna make that cube way smaller. Even smaller. Well, maybe that's too small. No, it's fine. Whatever. I guess we could make it a bit bigger. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Now we move it. Actually, we move it here and duplicate the object that's over it. So now if we rotate it, oops, wait, we rotate it this way. Wrong way again. If we rotate it this way, it's gonna look awful, but it's gonna work. Just have to repeat that again. Also, so I don't struggle, I'm just gonna remove the cube because it's in the way. Actually, I'm gonna make it invisible because I actually have to know where his feet are later. Anyways, see, it's starting to look like Balloon Guy already. Starting to look like something. We're getting somewhere. I don't like this. Just wait. Let's still rotate this a bit. Make it perfect. Alright. Now it seems, yeah, oops. Seems like a nice little balloon guy. Except there's a hole in between. We're gonna fix that, adding a last one, and Just gonna move it out of the game object. We can put it right in the center. And make it bigger. Wait. Also, something that I should have done before is disable all the box collider, because we need to use a different thing for collision that's actually already in the player. But because I'm dumb, I made that dumb mistake of leaving it there. But whatever. Now we have. You still have to add the little hat. So make a. Actually, I can't find any, so. Yeah, let's just make a cube and make it very small. That should be good. And put it. Let's make it smaller again. I know it's awful, but it's my fault. I don't have the balloon guy. But I guess that works, right? Looks nothing like the balloon guy. It's awful. But whatever. We're gonna deal with it. And also, last thing, we have to make the feet. Let's use that same cube. Oh, and the arms. Let's make the arms. Yeah, whatever, let's just make them constantly. Wait, no. I'm just gonna rotate it. Like this. And put it here. Now, let's do the feet. Actually, it kind of looks like balloon guy. Okay, now last step is. Oh wait, notice little mistake. Like that little holders in the middle. I forgot what I'm doing. No, if everyone will hate me for doing this. Every programmer who knows that putting a bunch of polygons will just make awful, whatever. I don't care. So now let's just check. Okay, that's awful. But first off, there's a bunch of collider I still have to remove again. Okay, now we're good. Hope so? No. Yes, we're good. So now we have to move the balloon guy closer to the original feet of the character, because as you can see here, that's where the collider ends. So Can't find it. Okay, I'm just gonna close it because all messy. Because I made a mess. Let's put him here, and now we can delete the original one. Perfect. We don't need to give him a face since he's already facing this side. Now, what I noticed is that I still have to make a guitar, but I didn't check if there was a guitar. I should maybe do that. Now, while I do that, I'm gonna talk about something that I would like to do, but I can't right now, and that's making the music, because I'd like to put the microwave music, but the issue is that I used Fmod. Just show it here. I used Fmod, so I would need to have stems to be able to make the music more dynamic, because that's how the game originally works. So the music actually changes depending on the stage of the game. And the next thing I just realized I have to change is that in the UI there's a thing that's called lag meter. And show it here. Yeah, lag meter. I have to change it to something else, and I have a good idea about what it could be. So let's just do this. So let me rotate a bit so we can see. Okay, so now the lag meter, we find it again. Come on. Where is it though? Wait, I cannot find the lag meter. Okay, there it is. I named it health because I was so dumb. Anyways, now we can just change it to it's too big. I'm gonna do this. So I just realized it's awfully hard to read. Anyways, okay, so what I can do for the fact that it's too long is I'm gonna make it 2 lines instead. Bit taller and make it just wide. Now center it right here. Perfect. Looks awful, but it's fine. Okay, so well, maybe I could just change the font to the same font for this text. At the same time, it's very small. So let's just leave it like this. I don't care. Whatever. But also, okay, so let me import the guitar. And then think I found a really nice one. So just 1 second. Okay, so oh yeah, right. The guitar also. The reason why we need a guitar is for this. Wait, actually a prefab, I think. Oh no, it's just invisible, and yeah, it's right here. So here we have the power up at the end. We have to replace the sphere. Let me just make it visible. I'm gonna move it up for a while and move it back down. So, okay, so it has eyes, as you can see. So I don't know if we should keep the eyes and put them on the guitar. But at the same time, it's weird. But let's just see. Okay, so after a lot of trial and error, I finally found the right guitar. So let's just make it bigger. Yeah, still too small. Bigger. Let's rotate it. Rotate it again. It's kind of in diagonal. Actually, make it face upwards. Now, and remove this one. I also have to remove this one. But I guess that's fine. Now we have our guitar. So let's place it back at the right spot and make it invisible. Now last thing is actually in another thing. In mid scene, I actually have to make it look better, not just a weird loading screen. So we're gonna make UI, the big random text in the middle. Gonna center it. I'm gonna center it here. Okay. Actually, yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna move it here. That's very not ideal what I just did. Whatever. Just try to center it a bit. Okay, so we're gonna name the game here with the plain text, ugly text. And it's gonna be, I haven't even thought of a name, actually. What's the name of the video? It's I'm busting out of my microwave. So let's just call it okay. What's a nice dark soul busting bust name? works. So. For reference. Oh. Yeah. Okay, let's just name it this. I'm not gonna be very original, but whatever. It's just fire and make a new thing, which is gonna be a button. We're gonna make it. Actually, we're just gonna name it art. And when we click, I'm just gonna start something that's gonna start the game. Alright, now everything should work. Let's save. Let's test. Oh wait. More visible. Okay. Oh, I did a mistake there. Let's fix it now. This has to be this. Now I should be able to click the button. Alright. Wait, I don't know why. Not have gravity. That's weird. Oh. I'll fix that in the full version. Don't forget to enable the player. Although the sound is pretty loud. But that's about it for the game. I'm not gonna spoil everything.